Yeah, thank you.
I know you said earlier that traditionally, if you're going to do it right, you need probably a 2-year RIC to be able to kind of get all those levers in place and be able to exit at a potential maximum value.
Yeah.
What if I'm a founder and I want to exit in 2 or 3 years? What is the first step I should make? What's the first thing other than call you? Like, that's probably step one, right? But beyond that, what's the other thing?
Yeah, the thing that takes the longest to really hit is the accounting. You gotta get the accounting straight. And so get it reviewed by a professional M&A company. Get it reviewed by somebody that knows what they're looking for. When we come in and look at a set of books, we know exactly what we're looking for. Okay. So first of all, clean up the books. And you may say as an owner, here's the thing though, is many times the CEO of a company, if it's a $3 to $5 million smaller companies, you don't know. Okay. So get in touch with a professional that does this stuff every day, that looks at businesses on a regular basis, and get their opinion on how clean are my books. That's number one. Number two, make sure that your profit loss statement on your internal financials matches exactly what you're putting on your 1120 if you're a C Corp, or the K1s everywhere else. Whatever you're reporting to the IRS for 2 years, get it to match exactly what's in your profit and loss. If you'll do that alone, you're going to gain so much trust because you're not hiding anything. There's nothing being hidden. Okay. So that's number one. And then number two, I'd say the biggest thing is, the other thing that takes the longest is removing yourself from the company. But it's not just as easily as for you to come in and just, hey, I'm just going to pull myself out of the company. No, there's so much that has to go into that. And it involves installing a proper business operating system. And there's so many layers and there's a lot of complexity that goes into doing that. One of the main things in creating a business that's not dependent on the owner is you have to create a culture, a people-first culture, okay? A people-first culture where everybody on your team thinks like an owner. And if you're a business owner who has not been operating that way, that's a challenge for you because you're so used to getting in and solving things. Like, for example, when somebody comes to you with a problem, and just think about this for yourself. If you're an owner, give yourself this real quick test. Like, if somebody comes to you with a problem, how do you handle it? Do you just solve the problem for them? Or do you have a mandate in your company, a rule that says, you don't come to me with a problem unless you have at least two options and really thought about what you think you should do as a solution. Like, you don't come to me with a problem. You come to me with a problem, I'm going to kick you out of here. Like, forget it, leave. You need to come to me with a problem and at least two recommended solutions. And ultimately, if you were in my seat, what would you do? Now then you start training your people to think like owners.